Hey everyone, Davide Hemman, 16 days sober. What I mean is 16 days marijuana free, THC free. At least I didn't consume it. It's still in my body. 16 days later, no CBD, no THC, but it's still in my body. Yesterday, day 15, I took a urine test and it showed positive for THC. I'm going to take it again today, day 16, as I really believe it's going to take 30 days, 30 to 40 days to get THC out of my system after 3 years of use. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because speaking to other people, we all realize that the more you use cannabis, marijuana, the less effects you get, the more you would need to use to get the benefits. In my case was euphoria and relaxation, but I abused it. I used it 2-3 times a day, 4 times a day, smoking, vape, dry vape, liquid vape, herb vape, and sometimes cookies, and it really didn't do what I wanted anymore. What it did is it messed up with my head. I lost concentration. My memory is poor. Concentration was shocking, and that was really difficult when you are a university teacher and you also take a master's degree like I did. So I took myself out of the job. I reduced my hours, trying to be more independent and more entrepreneurial, but really I found it too hard because my brain was mushed. I'm taking this detox because I really believe I don't need THC. I don't deny the THC benefits, medical benefits for many people, but it's not for me. Actually, I can abuse it easily. That's probably my temperament, I've got my personality is an addictive personality. So without further ado, I'm going to take my day 16 test. I really hope to get this over and done with, to have a negative test, to have the THC out of my system, and then I'll be looking forward to start again using cannabis products, albeit cannabis sativa hemp products, which is CBD. CBD full spectrum, high CBD, very low THC, as the benefits I know of CBD are amazing, and it's probably what I really need. But first I need to go to ground zero, to the base level. I've done 16 of these videos, and in each video I ask you to comment below, how long do you think it's going to take me? Have you tried this detox? A lot of people that use marijuana don't see the point of stopping because it's harmless. It's not harmless. Everything in moderation, but in my case, it wasn't moderation anymore. So day 16, I usually make a note on them, 1-6, and I'll have a wee. The idea is, I got this off Amazon, sets of 15. I got 2 sets for now. The idea is you dip it in your urine, leave it there for 10 seconds, then you put it back, and then you wait for 5 to 10 minutes. If it's one line, the top one C is confirmed. If it's C and T, 2 red lines, means it's a negative test. And if it's still blank after you used it in urine, then it's an invalid test. I've tried it so far, even some tricks to dismiss some of the myths. I drank 2 liters of water in one go to have a quick flush, as it's supposed not to take off the metabolites through your system, and maybe you get a negative test. It didn't work. It was still positive. I've tried a sweat test after a run, and it showed negative. But my urine, the same time I took a sweat test and a urine test, urine was positive, sweat was negative, so it's not really relevant. The blood test is the one that would stand in court, apparently. I don't have equipment for a blood test. I know that it's in my hair. It's like a time stamp in my hair. So really, I could take a few hairs and get them analyzed, and you'll see THC as far back as I've been using it. I could potentially shave my head and start clean without any THC trace here. Without further ado, I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so no surprise, day 16 THC marijuana detox is still a positive test. 30 days, 40 days, that's what I'm expecting. Another 2 weeks. And what am I going to do? Am I going to celebrate with a big joint? No. I feel good for not doing it. I'm sober. I pay more attention to what's really happening around me. I am more helpful to people. I have conversations with people, and I really pay attention to the whole conversation, because sometimes I feel like when you are high, you just go in a loop in your own mind, and that's, you know, my work had to suffer for it. You don't really perform in any intellectual brain mental activities, at least in my case. I go further to say that if you're a smoker of marijuana, and it's useful to do this detox sometimes, every now and then. It's like a self-check to see where you're at, to see if you can quit. Many of you don't see the point of coming off it, but it's nice. You have a detox and you go back to it if you really, really need it. And I'm sure some of you are thinking that, so I'm going through this. Another thing is, I am happy that this experiment helped me realize that I really don't need THC. I probably want CBD. But you see, this thing happens with drinking water. Apparently, when we are thirsty, a lot of us perceive this as hunger. Our body says you're thirsty, but we eat when all we need is a drink. So we overeat because we have the same sensation for hunger and thirst, and we give ourselves the wrong thing. So maybe for some of us, we take THC, we look out for THC when we maybe want CBD. It's just a thought. I don't want to convince you of anything. I am in that process myself, of always questioning what I really need, what I really want, what's good for me and what's not. THC, euphoria, relaxation, it really worked for me. 3 years ago, for 3 years I've been using it, and at the beginning I have the best experience that made me look for it more and more. But then when it's on tap, and I had it all the time with me, I am the hemp man, so it's not difficult for me to find a good source for marijuana. Then I was abusing it. I was using it every day for no reason anymore, and I couldn't see any more benefits. How long do you think it's going to take me? Well, I have these tests, day 30, 40, 50, 60, 82 days, some people say, because depending on your body fat. Now, I'm not fat, I'm not overweight, and I exercise every day, so my metabolism is quite fast. So I really believe in less than 40 days. You want to bet? Let's bet a fiver. That £5, $5, whatever you want it, that I will get a negative, honest test in less than 42 days. If you want to comment below you're in this bet, let's go for it. It'll be fun. Thank you. See you soon. You can subscribe. They are not the most entertaining videos. It's my journey, but nothing is prepared and enhanced. It is exactly how it is. It helps me. This is a selfish project. It helps me commit to taking this video and stay off weed. Thanks.